Let's talk about the one and only Trudy Proud from the Proud family, the beautiful, intelligent, and nurturing mother who could go from being the voice of reason to
your daughter and your mama are driving me crazy.
in so many ways, Trudy was the backbone of the Proud family. And I think it's time we explore her significance as a character on the show, as a mother, and her impact on the series. For future reference, this is more about Trudy's character in the original series, not the reboot, because I feel like they did her kind of dirty and she seemed like a side character, like an afterthought. But in the original series, she really had a central role in the show. And side note, am I the only one who thought Trudy Proud and Oscar Proud were based off of Gina and Martin from the Martin Show? Am I the only one? Okay. Starting off, not only was Trudy the backbone of the family, she was the voice of reason. She was the one who always gave the advice. She could be bossy at times. She could be motherly at times. She did her wifely duties. She ran the household. And to be frank about it, she was the breadwinner of the family. As we know, Oscar had a lot of trouble with the snack business. And the dynamic between Trudy and Oscar was really that of the opposites do attract. Trudy, the beautiful, intelligent veterinarian with her degree, so much to live for, so much to do. You know, you would think she would have a husband that measured up. But then you had Oscar, who was goofy and rambunctious, still trying to make it on a pipe dream, hoping that his snack business will become successful. But as the loving wife, Trudy did support him. When it came to their parenting styles, Trudy, the level-headed one, Oscar, overprotective, especially of Penny, as she was getting older into her teen years. Trudy would be the one to give Penny the great advice. She would be the one to let Penny know it's okay to grow up. It's okay to like this. It's okay to like that. But be smart about it. And we all know how Trudy felt about Bebe and CeCe.
This has gone on long enough. I want you to go up there and get our baby down.
But this leads into another topic and running gag of the show, which I brought up in a video I did months ago, talking about the parentification of Penny and how Trudy and Oscar always throw Bebe and CeCe on her, regardless of what she's doing, where she's going. They give her that burden of always watching over them just because she's the older sibling. And although Trudy has proven to be a great mother in the nurturing sense, she also has her flaws as well. But in that one episode, when they had the family reunions from Trudy and Oscar's side, when you met her parents, you can really see why. Trudy comes from a wealthy family, uptight, strict parents who want the best for her, who pressure her into doing the best, marrying the best. And they're not too fond of Oscar because of his behavior and lack of financial stability. But even with those kind of pressures, Trudy seems to have it together, at least most of the time. There are those moments, like I said earlier, where Trudy can become bossy and mean, and that nurturing spirit flies right out the window. But Trudy as a character is proof that even the ones that seem to have it the most together can reach their breaking points too. This is further explored in the episode There's Something About Renee, where Oscar and Trudy reluctantly hires a younger, in Oscar's eyes, more attractive babysitter that seems to be too perfect, to the point where Trudy feels useless.
And a little pig.
She feels like Renee takes over her duties as a mother, as a wife. And that comes into another TV trope, being the wife, being the mother of the show, where it seems like being a mother and being a wife is all they have to live for. And when those duties are taken away from them, they feel like they have no purpose.
That's why we hired Renee.
But Oscar, I just want to feel useful.
You see, these moments of insecurity humanize Trudy's character and show that even the strong and confident individuals can have moments of self-doubt. It also allows for character development and growth as Trudy learns to overcome her insecurities and embrace her strengths as a mother and a wife. Another strong arc of Trudy's character as a mother is when it came to Penny and the growing pains and how Oscar was the overprotective one. Trudy was always the one letting Penny know it's okay to grow up. But she disciplined Penny as well, where she knew she couldn't walk over her.
Mama, Daddy.
Being a wife is a full-time job. Being a parent is a full-time job. There's no manual on how to do it. You essentially learn as your child grows. And you have to have that balance of being nurturing, but being stern. Letting your children learn from their own mistakes And Trudy was the perfect balance of that. Because back in the early 2000s, there were really no true depictions of an animated black mother, a part of a functional family. And if there was, it was always a slapstick kind of comedy. But in this essence, with the Proud family, Trudy really stood out as one of those mothers that really became a role model for young audiences, but viewers of all ages too. And this is something I always talk about as well. When it comes to animation, a lot of people think it's for kids, they don't take it seriously. But with the show like The Proud Family, with a character like Trudy, there's a lot to be learned. There's a lot to be unpacked. And watching Trudy's journey as a mother and wife over the course of the first seasons of the show in the original series, I'm sure many of us could relate to those moments we had with our own mothers. In the end, Trudy was showcased to be a well-rounded woman who could prioritize her family's well-being while not denying her own, which so many mothers and wives tend to do. Trudy Proud has become more than just a fictional character. She has become a symbol of maternal strength and empowerment. Her portrayal on screen has touched the lives of countless viewers, inspiring them to be loving, compassionate, and confident individuals. Trudy's legacy will continue to shine brightly, reminding us all in the journey of life, love and family are the most precious treasures one can possess. Let me know, what were your thoughts on Trudy as a character, as the mother in the Proud family? Did you relate to her? Did she remind you of your own mother? And let me know, what were some of your favorite episodes where we really got to see Trudy's character development? I've done many deep dives and episode reviews of the Proud family, but I felt like it was time to give Trudy her own spotlight.
Meet Bebe and
And I
Mama.
know that this opinion may be subjective, but I'm willing to argue that Trudy Proud was one of the best animated mothers of all time. There's something about the Proud family and the realism depicted in the show that resonated with viewers, even when they had the silly antics and goofy episodes. Even though the show was centered around Penny Proud and her friend group, Trudy's character really stood out, especially being a part of the supporting cast. And I can admit, watching it as an adult, I get to see those different nuances and cultural references that I may have missed when I was a little kid. And I really want to know y'all opinions. Do y'all see the differences from when you were a child to rewatching it now? And if Trudy isn't one of the best animated mothers of all time, simply who is? Let me know any other characters or episodes y'all would like a video about. I have so many ideas, and I feel like real fans of the show will get where I'm coming from. This could even include discussions about the reboot. But in the meantime, please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thank you for watching and listening. I'll see y'all in the next video.
Trudy love the kids.